Welcome back to another one. We've been pretty busy, so haven't been able to make videos for you guys, but this is kind of like a video and a day of over here, the mechanic shop. So I want to start off by these are very common. I see these a lot. 2018 Hyundai Tucson, something like that, 2.0. Customer said, you know, they're having shaking problems. They feel like the engine is kind of like hesitant going uphill, or like just trying to advance over a car. No warning lights, nothing like that, but the first thing I like to check was the oil. So the oil on this one, I already I guess did the repair. Pretty much when I took this out, it had no oil and it was dark. I mean, right now it's kind of, you know, it's changed right now, but it was completely dark, and I cleaned it off. First you clean it off and you put it back in there and see what the appropriate reading is, like the accurate, and then, well, now it's showing good, right? But it was empty. So we took it off, we took out the oil. Before I even test drove it, I was like, you know what, let me just change the oil, because I don't want to drive a car like that, especially if it's not mine. So, you know, we checked out the liquids. Everything was fine except the oil. So we changed the oil, and we're pretty much going to do a test drive right now and see if the oil took care of the problems, because obviously the engine does not have oil, or it's really dirty, it's not going to perform how it's supposed to. Especially these GDI engines, they're very they're shit. I don't know what else to say. They give out a lot. I feel like it only lasts the warranty and then it's gone. So, you know, they're designed to just go out. Disposable engines pretty much after the warranty. This car only has 76,000 miles, so not even 100,000 miles, and it's already you know, consuming oil, and that's very common on these kind of cars. So if you have one of these, I recommend changing the oil, you know, maybe the max 3,000 miles, but if you want to change it before that, like 2,000 miles, that's fine. But that's the only way to really keep these engines alive. And putting you can put some oil treatment in there, you know, like that honey kind of thick oil, but not too much, just a little bit to keep lubrication in there, you know, because that oil is gonna consume and your engine's gonna go to shit. So that we also have a Jeep 2015 Grand Cherokee that has the 3.6, another piece of shit engine. But we're doing some engine mounts, and let's see, we've done a bunch of work on this one too. The oil cooler gives out, you know, that's kind of common. Where your oil filter housing is, that gives out a lot. We've done the brakes on it. Right now we're doing the transmission service as well. So this guy, the reason why we're doing the mounts is because he felt a kick every time he would put it on reverse or drive or stuff like that. We confirmed that the mounts are bad. These are one of the first ones. That shouldn't be doing that at all. That's one. Here's the second one, and this one's a little bit better. Actually, not too great. And then we're also doing the transmission mount. When we noticed that, you can kind of tell right here, he had a leak on his transmission pan gasket. That's why that one's kind of like that. So we're also doing the transmission pan gasket on that. It's made out of plastic, so I don't recommend just changing the seal on it. We actually have it over here. So this is what I'm talking about. It's made out of plastic. You know, you can see the actual metals right here, the collective metals of the clutches and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to talk to the customer and let them know, like, hey, you actually have, well, this is normal debris, but still, you know, it's always gonna have something where it collects. And then this filter is integrated with the pan. So I know Dorman sells one, but you have to buy like the Dorman pan. Anyways, it's just better to buy the filter with the pan included. All right, we are here at the test drive already. Just left the shop. It's pretty normal, and that's what we're trying to expect right now, to feel normal, especially because it was low on oil. So we're just gonna do like well, that car don't sound that good. That sounds like a tensioner with the belt or something that's kicking around. But anyway, this one, let me put this window up here. This one is sounding pretty normal. I'm trying to get that on-ramp for the freeway and see if I can feel anything right there. I don't really expect to feel anything, especially because I know it has oil now. I do feel something, then I know there's still something going on. We did check the spark plug. She did tell me that she had the spark plugs change about around May, and also oil change. So that was what, like maybe four months ago, I think. September now. So for me to see these kind of cars, the 2.0, the 2.4, any GDI engine for Hyundai or Kia, there you go, same thing. Very common. I change them all the time. You know, just last month I think we did two of those engines. Different cars, like a Forte. I know those Fortes have the 1.6, 1.8, something like that. Anyways, I want to hear what you guys have experienced with these kind of cars. So if you guys could leave a comment, you know, see what kind of troubles you guys had with the Kias or Hyundais. Let me know if you had engine problems, because I know that's happened a lot. I'd like to see what's going out there with you guys. And you know, this one only has 76,000 miles, so I wouldn't be surprised if you tell me it went out at 40 or 20,000 miles, which I've actually changed engine on. I think it was a 2018 Altima, the 4-cylinder one. Yeah, I guess the lady hadn't changed any oils or anything like that, and she thought it was going to be fine. And let me tell you, it was nothing but cake in there. It was nothing but frosting. Alright. Alright, it felt pretty good at 3,000 RPM. Brakes and stuff. Pretty good. So let's get off on Manchester. No shaking, no hesitation so far. So I'm pretty sure. I forgot to mention, but when we took out the oil, it was only a quart, maybe a quart and a half. But yeah, it was that low and really dark. It was like, I'm not sure if you guys could hear it through the video, but that wooing sound, that's her. She got pretty thick off-road tires, so that or maybe a wheel bearing, but yeah, I would say the tires. The tires are pretty thick. They look like they go through like sidewalks and stuff. Those are the move bitch, get out the way tires. You know what I'm saying? All right, so here's the 2015 Altima. We did the oil cooler hose. It's a hose that pretty much goes from the oil cooler to this coolant flange or bypass, I want to call it. And that hose has like a little thermostat, a little valve inside, and it pretty much gets coolant to the cooler of the transmission, and then comes back so it can cool off the oil. So that one popped and it burst. And it was leaking all the coolant out, so it was getting overheated. And then we also did an oil change on this. Pay attention to your needles. If you have a digital display, make sure it's not running hot, because you know it is hidden, so you won't be able to see it up here. I mean, we saw it because we took off the air filter hose, and we actually pressure tested it too, and we saw that, you know, there was something gushing down there, so we had to make room to see what's going on with that. But this one's all fixed. All right, another common question that I have a lot is how do I give out the prices, or how do I calculate or estimate what the repair is going to look like, you know? So this is what it kind of looks like. I use Mitchell 1 program. This is just kind of like a standard. The parts are, obviously, you have to look them up. We can look them up and see what you know, what kind of parts you want, what kind of quality do you want on the parts, and if you want one that has lifetime warranty, or just, you know, something off, something more less quality, less warranty, or if you want to bring your own parts, we could also do that. We just I can't warranty your parts, you know. I understand the area that I'm at and stuff like that, but we're trying to give quality work. We do give warranty when we provide all the parts and labor, and you know, you have lifetime warranty on the parts when we do it, a year warranty on labor. If you're a recurring customer, obviously I take into consideration that, give you some discounts, you know. So I try to take care of my customers, is what I'm saying. You know, you show me love, I'll show you love back. You know, this kind of business is you help me to help you type of situation. I like to believe it is. You know, I don't like to think I need to get the maximum profit from everybody, because I know that word of mouth is everything, and now with the social media things and all that stuff, you know, it's good to have a good reputation and stuff like that. You know, like somebody told me, do a good job, maybe only 1 or 10 people will hear. Do a bad job and 1,000 people will hear, you know. So obviously I like to do good work here, try to give you the best coverage, warranty, you know. So we could always work something out. I'm always flexible because I do want to get business and be recommended, you know, strong recommendations from other people's, you know, from that's how my father built up this business and how I've been kind of treating it as well. That's been working out for me. So yeah, that's, you know, kind of give you an inside look of how we price things and what we could do for you. But yeah, that concludes our video for today. I'll try to get more content for you guys out, and pretty much yeah, man, leave a comment, ask something you want to, you know, see we could check something out for you guys. If you're in the LA area, give us a chance, and you know, we'll work something out. Make sure you're back on the road again, and yeah, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys.